everyone, welcome to the Flex2B session, how to integrate a DataFlex report into an application and how to work and create Flex2B reports with DataFlex reports. I'm currently using the DataFlex reports 7. In the future we will use the latest version, and the way we are working is we are making in our reports directory a database, a file called DFConn.ini, and we're gonna enter our connection properties into this ini file, and we're gonna use the connections, and we will address the IDs when attaching to a particular database. So remember, we're working through that DFConn.ini file. Once we have created that, and basically it's pretty simple to create it, we will use DataFlex reports, and I'm gonna make a very simple report. So we're starting with a blank report. It's a standard report. We could also select label reports whenever we need to make reports, that we're taking the standard one. And we're gonna select the ODBC source, click on open, and in the pop-up we will choose the DataFlex managed connection. Say next, and the first thing that you will ask us is indicate as the .ini file. That .ini file, you can find it back in your reports folder, for instance. So I'm just browsing to the defaults, through the directory structure, to the reports folder, and in the reports folder you can indicate the DFConn.ini. I made an alternate one, DFConn.ini. You can create such a thing as well when you are in conflict with, for instance, an existing DFConn.ini. Open it, and it will select me the IDs. So let's just take that particular one, or FTP default, for instance, or you can use whatever that you need. I'm gonna use the default one, gonna say next, and it says I'm having a login failure. So why is that? Because we need to address our password with it, and then we can continue. As from that moment, we have over here the F2B DB10 resource, and we can browse through our tables. So let's just take a simple one called, for instance, the materials, and then you need to know a little bit about the table structure, and that material file is called Z product. Here we have it. We ask next, and then it's just running through the wizard and selecting the fields that you want. So let's say I want the material, and I want, for instance, a description, and some other fields that you might want to select. For instance, okay, give me the main properties, like for instance the size, maybe the variety, the origin, the variety, and the size. But you can make difficult structures as well. Grouping, do you want to have it grouped? We want to have it grouped, for instance, first by origin and then by variety. Might be the case. Do you want to have summaries? You can add summaries to it. For instance, those two are summarized. You may say on the material code and I want to have the not the sum, but for instance the count. You can add some filter fields, and you might say, for instance, it needs to be active. Because we're not interested in non-active. Versions. You can put it into a repository if you want to, I'm not gonna do that. And basically, over here, I'm having my report. You can modify your report as you want. This is just by the sample of making a few changes to it. Give it a name, yeah. And a good idea is to product list per origin variety. Most of the time putting one or two or three behind it. That's basically our report. Let's save it and just do a preview, and basically we're getting over here our report. Yeah, you see 84 pages in it, so we just might organize it a little bit different. This section because it just takes up a lot of space. And let's look at this one. This already looks better. Just give this color. Just give this one another color. And I already have quite a variety, or quite a solution ready. And this is basically what it is all about. The report footer seems way too big. Lots of paper. Let's think a little bit about the woods. And I've taken now quite some pages in between. What I now, you see a lot of space, what I now can say is I can go to the page setup and you see that it's taking 2.5 centimeters at each and every direction, so 1.5 will be very sufficient. I gain a lot of space immediately with making this correction. So let's get this a little bit to the right. This was not intended. This might be. And let's bring it to the left. And basically, we've got our report. We save it, close DataFlex reports, and now we can start integrating that DataFlex reports based on the DFConn.ini that we can even manipulate in the application with our report that we've done. Thank you for attending and hope to hear you soon.